Hello, hello. Today is day 5. This evening is day 5 of 21 days to cultivating a connection with your inner spirit. And the request was about prayer. No one is listening when I pray. Like God's not listening to me. So if you've ever felt this way, and I know I have, or if you feel that way this way now, that idea that, oh, I pray and I put my prayers out there, but no one listens. It's, God's not listening. God's not listening to me. Maybe he's listening to other people, but not to me. And God's always a man, which is interesting too. So let's tap karate chop. Even though I have this belief, when I go to prayer, no one is listening to me. God's not listening to me. I choose to acknowledge I feel this way now. Even though when I go to prayer, and I do pray, I feel like so often my prayers go unanswered. I choose to acknowledge my truth right now. Even though when I pray, I am totally convinced, and I have so much evidence to prove it's true. No one is listening to me. I choose to honor myself right now. And then eyebrow and tap through the points. No one is listening to me. Why bother praying anymore? I've tried so many times. No one's hearing me. Or worse yet, I'm being ignored. I'm just little old me. Who's going to listen to me? God's not paying attention to me. Because if he was, he might answer my prayers. Or worse yet, maybe he hears my prayers and just doesn't want to answer them. So, what if this is the best thing I can do right now? Honor that this is how I feel, that this is my current truth with all the evidence to back it up. And what if by honoring where I'm at and giving it full flower without any resistance around it, what if this belief starts to release? And what if that creates a space for me to see this differently? What if no matter how long I've been praying about something, it could be possible that it's just not meant to change yet? What if whatever runs this universe is more interested in changing me from the inside out rather than what I'm experiencing outside of me? And what if there's just more shifting to be done here? What if I'm being changed incrementally? Learning how to release all the things that have blocked me for so long. Releasing the ego's agenda. And that's neither easy nor pretty. And what if this isn't about punishment whatsoever? What if I'm actually really on target to shift so much internally, to actually find peace with exactly what is, even if I don't like it? And what if, through finding some peace around this, I do start to shift more and more from the inside out? And as I let go of the attachment to wanting this to be different than it is, what if I really become free? Really free without anything changing? And what if through this freedom, the outer world changes to match the new inner me? And take a breath. Um, just a few words about this. I've read that Adyashanti quote before, and recently I can't find it. It's about the spiritual stripping away process, that it's neither, easy or fun. It's like we're literally being stripped down. And I grew up in a very punishing religion. And to me, it's not about punishment at all. He talks about, like, it's the ego realizing its own limitations, and that's painful and challenging. I've experienced that myself, and when I read that quote the first time, I was like, "Whoa, that totally makes sense." And I've said this on here before. I watch a lot of near-death experiences because I just find them so fascinating, and there's so many correlations between it's completely different humans that don't even know each other, and the similarities are profound. And whether you believe this or not, I'm not here to tell anybody what to believe, that we make these choices, like the soul curriculum. We choose these experiences in life to help the soul to evolve, and those of us that pick the harder lessons have chosen just a more intense curriculum because we want that growth and development. And whether you believe that or not, I was like, that just makes sense to me. And it just feels so much truer than what I was raised to believe. And that even in, like, if bad things are happening to us, somehow we're being punished or we're not living right or we attracted it to ourselves. Those are just other ways to beat ourselves up. And I've joked, but I've been serious at times. Like, it's like, if that's a spiritual stripping away, then I've been stripped butt ass naked so many times, because it's such a letting go process. And again, it's not an easy thing. I've never found that to be an easy thing, but I do find some solace and peace more than ever around that idea that we're shifting from the inside out, and these experiences are not there because we're being punished. They're there to help us awaken. So anyway, I hope you found that helpful. This was very late today, and see you back here tomorrow earlier. for day 6. Bye for now.